In this gray highlight here, it says, in light of the rumors about the possibility of a new change in the price, he added, the exchange rate of the dollar against the dinar will remain fixed for at least a year. So they're telling you that most likely for the remainder of this fiscal year, the rate will probably remain fixed, okay? Now, here's another article kind of piggybacking off that, in a way confirming it. It says, Kademi's advisor reveals the details of the first economic reform program in Iraq and its launch date. Okay, this article's simply just talking about the white paper reforms, and what they're telling you here is that they, down here at the bottom left corner, I've got a green highlight for you. Okay, it says he called for the years from starting in 2022 to 32. It'll be the first development decade for Iraq after 4 decades. So that's when they're going to launch the white paper reforms, is in 2022. But I want you guys to, again, if you study this from this level of news from General Daily News guys, yeah, it looks great. And this news would reveal to you they're probably, based on General Daily News, that they're probably plan to change the rate next year, you know, when they implement the white paper reforms. But I want to show you guys. Let's look at the sources of these articles. Okay, first one is the Parliamentary Finance Committee. That's not the CBI at all. In fact, that's the Parliamentary Finance Committee, and in a way, they're kind of a joke. I want to look at some here. I want to show you something. They made a key statement here. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. Jamal Cougar works for the Parliamentary Finance Committee. Read right here. Changing the exchange rate is the responsibility of the central bank, the CBI. Nobody else, CBI. The government of Iraq is autonomous from the CBI, which means they have nothing to do with each other. They're completely separate, autonomous, and isolated from each other. Only the central bank, and even right here, Cougar told you, only the CBI has anything to do with the value of Iraq's currency, changing the rate. The government knows nothing about it. They have nothing to do with it. Okay? Let's look at the second article here. Let's look at the source in this. Kademi's part of the main government, not the central bank. Kademi's advisor reveals details. It says right here, financial advisor to the Prime Minister, Mohammed Saleh, guys. That's part of the government, not the CBI, okay? So again, according to this news, this news right here, this is just General Daily News. It suggests to you Iraq might change the rate next year when they implement the economic white paper reforms. Okay? Here's what I will reveal to you, and we just proved it factually. None of this news is from the CBI. And with that said, none of this news holds any credibility, guys. The reason I went to Patreon is because I went back and studied their news for about the last 20 years to get all the details directly from the CBI. And we have that. We have direct information from the CBI, because again, they've been ready for at least the past 7 years to change the rate, and there's very key reasons why they have not done so. Okay, we're not going to leak this information. It won't be leaked. Okay, my information won't be stolen by other clueless individuals as it used to be in the past. Okay, that's why we keep it under lock and key. But again, it is available for you if you'd like to see it, if you want to know the truth, because this news is not the truth. You can believe this news, and this news will lead you to think they're probably going to change the rate next year when they implement the economic reforms buys. But just so you know, this information right here has absolutely nothing to do with the rate change. And so far to date, throughout this entire year, Iraq's General Daily News has not even revealed any valid rate change information. Okay, none whatsoever. But we have it all, and we found it, and it is under lock and key over on Patreon. More than willing to share with you if you'd like to see it. But again, Iraq has everything under lock and key, as we do. They want you to see this general level of news. They want you to be able to use this level of news to make you think this is maybe when the rate's going to change, guys. But at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with it. So, yeah, just want to show this to you guys that, you know, everyone who studies this level of news is wasting their time and being misled. But again, you guys have to all do what's best for you. Hey, you guys are the best. Take care and have a great weekend.